Rated 12. Hi guys, and welcome to the second episode of my anti-blockbuster corner, where I present you undeserved box office failures or straight-to-DVD releases that are really good in my opinion. When people think of dinosaur movies, immediately pictures of Steven Spielberg's Jurassic Park, Ray Harryhausen's Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, or some cheap sci-fi channel movies leap to our minds. In fact, there are only a few movies with computer-generated dinosaurs that really look good, most notably the mentioned Jurassic Park series. But when I think of dinosaur movies, movies like When Dinosaurs Ruled the Earth, 1,000,000 Years BC, or Valley of Bungie are in my head, but most notably a movie I watched many times as a kid. I am talking about the 1978 sci-fi adventure called Planet of the Dinosaurs. A movie produced for less than $1 million and a cult classic among trash fans. Let's dive in some materia and facts. The crew of a spaceship has to crash land because the reactor core is melting, so they launch an escape ship with our protagonists and escape before the rest of the passengers explode with the ship. The explosion pushes their ship near a planet, which gravitational field pulls the ship in. Slightly damaged by the explosion, the ship crash lands in a sea on a planet that looks very similar to Earth. The crew can salvage some survival equipment and swims to the beach, where shortly after the first member of the crew is attacked by a crocodile-like creature and drowns in a sea of blood. Very soon our heroes find out that this planet has made a similar development like our Earth, but still is very young, so the inhabitants are dinosaur-like creatures. Deciding that they have a safer place to build a camp on a high mountain, they begin a perilous journey to the peak of a hill, escaping from the deadly beasts below, most notably a giant Tyrannosaurus. The fight for survival is inevitable, and the dangers are many. It's a nice little story with no big surprises, but it's an entertaining little monster flick that I have, despite all the devastating criticism, fond memories of. The actors have, with a few exceptions like James Whitworth, no experience in their job, but the performances are okay for a low-budget movie, and far better than many of today's performances I have seen. But to be honest, I'm not watching the movie for the actors, even if one of the actors is very pretty. How brutally she dies is making my heart ache. I'm watching the movie for the most praised part of it, the greatly stop-motion animated dinosaurs and their designs. The class of effects is not Ray Harryhausen, but they are damn close, and still like the T-Rex in this movie above all other I have seen in movies and video games. Its design is rough, but with the large scales, its green color and the badass facial design, it looks just awesome. It is built very accurately, as are the rest like Stegosaurus, Brontosaurus, Oviraptors, Ankylosaurus-like Dino, Triceratops and some others. And it lies somewhere between the old school Rex and the modern day version. As a kid, the effects of a giant spider, the size of a cat, just freaked me out and helped strengthen my disgust and interest in spiders. Another part I like is the simple but pretty cool sounding synthesizer music, most notably the melody in the awesome opening credits. Sorry. As mentioned before, the movie was very cheaply produced. Most of the money went into special effects, with some actors not even getting their promised share of profits. The props look cheaply too, but I've seen much worse. Despite the bad criticism the movie got, the special effects are always praised, and the movie even got a Saturn Award in 1980 for the best effects in a movie whose budget was 1 million or less. And this movie gets a 67% on the quality rating and 100% on my liking scala, with an additional trash factor of 78%. If you are into dinosaur movies with nice effects, this is a movie you should watch. Tune in next time for my first Disney movie in the series. Bye bye.